Heyo fam, and welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've been grinding with me for a little bit. So, last video, we had to try to get the Utah Council's blessing to go into the cauldron. Well, luckily, or unluckily, the Plainsong got attacked by some machines. So, we no longer needed permission. With Varl and Zoe, we went to the cauldron, found out it's being taken over by Hephaestus, and he's now modifying current machines to make them a little bit more deadly. We somehow put a stop to it, and now we have time to go investigate the rest of this cauldron, see if there's anything else, and maybe we find Minerva along the way. I don't know. Enjoy the video though. I'm gonna loot first.
Aloy, the core. My focus is showing holograms on it.
They look like machines.
They must be overrides. Knowledge on how to tame machines.
And you can learn this?
Let's find out.
I gotta loot all this stuff. Looty loot, loot, loot. Dude, we almost died. I wasn't expecting the long leg, but it didn't look like a typical long leg, like it shot fire out of its wings.
I should probably get those overrides before moving on. They might come in handy.
Get it, Aloy, you want me to hurry up. But this loot's gonna help us, okay? Trust me. Can't loot her.
So these overrides grant you the power to soothe angered machines?
Once I hack into the core again, yes. Looks like Hephaestus has been upgrading the security grid on the cauldrons. Some of the data's been corrupted. Not sure I can do much about that right now. And my focus doesn't recognize some of these.
You got the plow horn,
Must be machines I haven't seen.
bristleback.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it does not
Is that
sound
the spirit?
good.
Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
What else?
Attention.
We're just walking all the way up?
All personnel must vacate the facility. Immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
Something definitely does not want us
What
here.
exactly was this place?
Error.
Seen anything like it before?
Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Climb the elevator. Oh, we gotta pry the doors open. Got it. Can I jump there? Yeah, we can. I don't know why I ever doubted it. Guess it doesn't matter which side we climb up. It all leads up.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility's systems. Locked.
Honestly, it kind of seems like that they're protecting each other.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. What are all those cables in the center for? Minerva's shutting me out.
Right, that door closed.
Let's see where this leads.
Open up this side too. Open up both sides.
I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Green frag. Always collect those.
Looks like another part of the facility. Door's locked.
Alright, that's also locked. So we'll go that way after we go this way, I'm guessing.
Dead end.
Dang. Okay, maybe we do go this way. Oh wait, that's an exit. We don't want to exit. We want Minerva. Or do we want the exit? I am so turned around right now. This way.
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain.
Let's grab some more medical berries because pain.
I'm close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth?
Why did they?
Why did they want it back up?
These are all questions we all have.
I might be able to glide to that ledge.
Oh, I thought that was the way in. Okay, climb up. We're going up pretty high.
Some of those rocks look loose. I think I can clear them. Aha, another shaft.
There's always a shaft.
Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
Whoa, what is
Alert.
this?
System core penetrated.
There must be motion sensors everywhere.
No!
Well, that didn't go the way
Minerva?
we wanted it to.
I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
I wonder if this will work.
Blight. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So Minerva sees this
Thank
as
you.
misery.
Thank you, Minerva.
Hades and Hephaestus were just focused on their programming.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Ooh.
Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data.
Oh, flashbacks? Is she scanning the data from the
So
focus?
it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
This is kind of adorable. It's like she's meeting her mom. Well, one of her moms. These two, I'm surprised they don't just pass out.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Varl, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Aloy, call her mom.
Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero
So
Dawn
now we
Project
have
Inc.
Gaia
have
in our
overseen
ears.
terraforming operations in the area.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just
So
a
this
few
was supposed to
to
be
start with.
a
You two
lab.
go ahead.
That was its intended purpose.
Poke around a bit.
Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us
Huh.
appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
So we can fix corruption here? So we need a plow, 3 plow horn horns, 1 plow horn primary nerve, and then we'll be able to override them.
Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
What was
This would
this?
have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations.
Huh.
Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
Dude. I still hate Ted Farrell for destroying Apollo. What else? That's a bathroom. That's a closet.
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for
Yeah.
control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Does, right? Looks exactly like that bunkhouse.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
That is awesome.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Time to go talk to Mom.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're...
This is
Ready?
adorable.
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But 2 big ones first. We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced.
Okay,
I will search for the others now.
we can get a better location of what we're gonna have to do.
Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
Huh.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential.
Of
Without
course.
it, I can only delay the extinction of life
The
on
problem
Earth.
child.
Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
Simple.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time.
Okay.
But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me.
Yes, tell me about the
They
strangers.
had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Yes, it was.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
What?
The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
No.
A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
8 years.
Okay, so
So it took them 8 years to get here.
what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Serious? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up.
Unless some people survived.
I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
No way. Oh my goodness. Ha. This is too much. More questions. Far Zenith technology, signal from other subordinate functions. And let's talk about our sister.
Descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
Somebody probably stole her DNA.
That's... Okay, but... I mean,
Unless
this
Elizabeth
clone.
gave her DNA
how could
as a
she
backup.
participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek, a subordinate? I don't think so. The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But
Yeah.
with opposite results.
That's crazy.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good. The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware.
Yes, it did.
Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So maybe they have clones of all. They had clones of all the alphas. And Hades Alpha. I just saw his name and I cannot remember it. Anyways, Tate. His last name is Tate. I remember that. Maybe he's the one who... his clone developed the signal. Now let's go back and let's talk about the biosphere.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse
The
of
blight,
the
not
complex
the
and
belt.
accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated.
More new
All
robots.
efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have?
How long do we have then?
At
just
present
said that.
rates, without additional factors, The biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
4
And
months?
if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts.
I want to know about subordinate function.
The 3 subordinate functions.
Sorry,
that you
guys, I
detected.
got to know this information.
What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if the functions were designed to function solely. They were designed to function with Gaia, so without Gaia, they're kind of just
The
like,
missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
why? Unhinged.
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
That's very accurate.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Yes, why
Every
Hephaestus?
subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
Hmm.
I'm afraid that is quite impossible.
Yeah, she did say
In my
Hephaestus
present
evolved.
state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity.
This we know.
Exceeding
Well, not the
that of
41.6%, but that she needs the other 3. And then how do we trap Hephaestus?
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, How do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
Could Hephaestus help
So,
defeat the Zenith?
once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill.
Okay,
no
good.
matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
That's good. She still retains that that heart that Elizabeth gave her. Okay, I'm done.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanact territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location.
Interesting.
My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh?
Poseidon's
Strange place for an AI
in
devoted to
Nevada.
water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region.
So Demeter's in
As such,
California.
it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanact territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Oh, it actually shows you the levels required. Yeah, we're gonna go
I think
Ether.
I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there
That's
anything
great.
else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
She's so useful.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Far Zenith, live up to her example?
You don't have to do it
Absolutely.
alone.
In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia.
What a supportive mom.
Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
All right, we're heading west.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
Are you sure?
Should probably do
Or I
that.
could also
Yes.
look around here some more.
I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
Gosh, that's beautiful.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. And Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Oh, I just had a thought.
Okay,
I just had a thought.
take these. then.
One to wear, one for backup.
Are you
Aloy
going with
is
him?
Gaia,
No.
and
After what
she's
happened in the
also
cave below,
recruiting her
I
own
wanna stay here a
subordinate
while.
functions.
There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it.
When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
The Tenakth clanlands. Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's subfunctions. And who knows what else.
Drop the ledge. Seeds of the broken sky.
The snow brought the chill.
They're yeah, there.
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger.
I will. Once I save, we're gonna throw down a hard save. Whoops. Oh. Throw down a hard save. Thank you.
You shouldn't miss this chance.
And throw down a quick save.